He's listening on the app.
Oh.
On the iHeartRadio app. He won. So, granted, there is a delay there, but it can be done, is his point. To that end, next week on the show, I'll have tickets for to see Gary Clark Jr. Talk about an underrated guitarist. I don't know if he's underrated, but I feel like Gary Clark Jr. never gets
under the radar.
Yeah, he never gets the attention he should get.
He had like that one cover that I feel
Come
like
Together.
Yeah.
But he's done so much great stuff, yeah. We saw him like a decade ago, and he was just a local Austin guitar player. And when we were down there for ACL, and we're like, oh my God, this guy's so good. Anyway, Gary Clark Jr. is going to do September 13th out at MGM Northfield Park. We'll hook you up for that next week. I'll have Incubus tickets. Highly Suspect is doing the Agora. And then Journey is playing that Concert for Legends, what's happened out at the Hall of Fame Stadium in Canton. That is August the 6th. Don't they usually have 3 or 4 bands doing it? Maybe they do, but Journey is just the big one. But that will be next week on the show. Did anybody see this video went around this guy in Michigan who's standing in the back of his pickup truck. He's wearing booty shorts and he's got a shotgun. Did you see this over? No. This is what, if you notice that Delta Dental was trending on social media, it's because of this guy.
Happy Independence Day, America. Freedom is brought to you by a bunch of guys with guns. We're celebrating freedom from England and Delta Dental.
Yeah, that's it. This guy, he's got... Now, if you have Delta Dental, like we do, you know 1,000% why this guy's upset. So I'm kind of conflicted, because on the one hand, shooting a gun in the air is really stupid, right? Those bullets have to come down. Somebody could get hurt. That's just where my brain goes. But this guy's booty shorts cover more than Delta Dental does. So, man, they will refuse things that your dentist tells them are mandatory. We have Delta Dental here with iHeartMedia, and it's just god-awful. Why is dental insurance separate from all the other stuff, by the way, too?
Because your mouth's not part of your body.
Duh.
Neither are your eyes.
Every year, for anybody who's fortunate enough to have medical benefits, you go through the thing at the beginning of the year. We do it here at iHeartMedia. Do you do this? You have benefits?
Yeah,
no bennies?
You know why? Because I don't work more than 30 hours a week. You know why I don't work more than 30 hours a week? Because I'm not allowed.
Well, you're out of town a lot, too.
Don't do that.
Well, you are.
I know.
Tell you what, stay here and we'll make you full-time.
Okay.
Yeah. But you have bennies, right, Bill?
Yeah, but I didn't for years.
Right.
I was in the same position as Mary, and I was here the whole time. And
well, Cody's here the whole time, and he's in the same position.
So there's only one spot besides Alan that gets a contract.
There you go.
My name's Bill, and I got health insurance. Look at me.
Yeah, and 50,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Alan, we have the same health insurance. We should go to the same primary care physician, and I'll cup your balls and make you cough.
Wow, why would he do that?
Because he likes
He's the other patient.
Not.
He's not a medical professional.
Exactly.
He's not a doctor.
Why would we do that as a doctor? We can just do it in the
Kind of
office.
doctor. But I
door
never.
locks.
But at the beginning of the year, like when you sign up for your benefits, there's here's your main ones, and then do you want dental? Do you want vision? Like, why are these all separate?
Yeah.
Any dentist will tell you if you don't take care of your mouth, it can ruin other things in your body. Yeah. People that have gotten like really, really sick because they don't brush their teeth or that these are extreme cases.
It's also one of those things where, I feel like on a day-to-day basis, I mostly interact with people that have good teeth. Mm-hmm. You don't see but then you get on TikTok.
Dude, the
and
teeth
you're
on
like,
TikTok.
what is going on with all these people? And then they like...
What do you mean, they all have bad teeth? Or?
So many bad teeth on
just
TikTok.
Neglected, I think is the right word. Where
there's a lot of people that have tiny teeth. Mm-hmm. That's what drives me nuts. The tiny teeth.
Yeah. See,
what is that?
My teeth...
I noticed it a lot when I first moved to Ohio. There's a lot of
the
grown people with...
The gum-to-tooth ratio is off.
Way off.
Yeah. My teeth were just crooked, and I was nervous that once we got them straightened out after doing Invisalign, that they were going to be tiny or weird or misshapen or anything like that. And then they actually are pretty solid. He's like, your teeth are really healthy.
Well, the size wouldn't change, though.
No, but they were all so mashed up, I didn't actually know what they looked like. You know what I mean? And my dentist, when we first went in, he was like, your teeth are super healthy. Like, your enamel is great. You clearly take care of your teeth. There's just not enough room for them, you know?
It's just one of the easiest things to do is take
Brush
care
your
of your
teeth.
teeth. Just take care of
Brush your
them.
teeth, floss. And also, I'm not a big fan of whitening teeth because that's one of the things that wears your enamel away. Maybe
makes
it's
them real
safer now.
sensitive, too.
Yeah,
Right.
and so I've only done like one session of whitening. I was like, my teeth are fine. They look like teeth.
But if you don't like, when I go to get a cleaning, right? The girl goes, what do you bleach your teeth? They're so white. I go, I don't smoke. I don't drink coffee.
Yeah.
I don't drink wine.
Yeah.
I brush. I floss.
You've never had your teeth whitened?
No, my ex-wife reminded me. She goes, we were having lunch after my dad's funeral, and it was me and my ex and Gwen and the girls, and she goes, God, your teeth are white, and hers are super white too. She goes, what do you do? And I go, I don't do anything. She goes, well, I use like Tom's of Maine, like there's like a whitening toothpaste,
Yeah.
right?
Mm-hmm.
But as a general rule, I don't do it. And she goes, I feel like such a schmuck because I don't remember anything. She goes, don't you remember when that dentist friend of ours whitened our teeth as a wedding gift before we got married? This was 25 years ago. And I go,
Well, you maintained it, but
It doesn't work like that.
I don't think that's what I mean.
no, that's what it is.
Whitening is only good for a few months, depending on the habits that you have.
This
like
was
you said,
this
smoking,
was
drinking.
97, right? And I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah.
I remember the engagement pictures, me in a ribbed turtleneck and a ponytail.
Yeah.
I remember those, unfortunately. But, I go, I don't remember that at all.
Yeah. I have done a couple rounds of whitening after my teeth got straightened for like promotional pictures and stuff. And it was one of those where I'm like, dang, dude, because I got they were essentially like dentist strength whitening, which you would get in the office, but in take home trays. And so you had to do it for 10 days. And by like the 7th day, I'm like, dude, I text my dentist. I was like, yo, my mouth hurts. Like my teeth hurt. He goes, yeah, that's what happens. If
These
you
are from the
whiten
lights or the chemicals?
the chemicals.
Some people swear that those light things don't hurt your, I don't know.
That's like what Bill said. He's like, it is wearing away at your enamel. Like you are.
Even the light ones, the UV
This wasn't
ones?
a light one. I didn't use that. I used like
see.
a.
Oh, the chemicals.
It's
might,
like a
yeah.
chemical tray that
Yeah.
you like bite into.
Yep.
It looks like a mouth guard.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, we have a friend who does that. Like once a week, he'll whiten his teeth. I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, it's gonna fall out. You gotta stop.
Also, like, for what?
Right.
Like, but if you're working in a cubicle at Progressive, like, I get that people want to look good. I understand, but it's like if it comes down to, ow, my teeth hurt.
Right.
Hey, don't do that anymore.
They
You know?
feel like marshmallows.
Just take care of them, and yeah. But the
Again, it's
the
not
tiny
so much
ones,
teeth. I think it's like people's gum health.
Yeah,
Because
but
that's
if you
like
don't
mine.
brush
My
your
teeth are great, but they're like,
gingivitis.
huh?
Do you have gingivitis?
No, but I have learned that my teeth are good, but my flossing habits were poor, or like I was doing it, but just not doing it thoroughly enough. And so I've had to deal with that from my years of having braces. That stuff would just get caught in there, and I would miss it.
Tiny teeth are what ruined Kate Upton for me, and she's lovely otherwise. But she's got those baby teeth.
I gotta look at her.
Would you prefer baby teeth or horse teeth?
Horse teeth.
Really?
Really?
A lot of those models have horse teeth too. They've got like
They look
because
like
it's
veneers.
like I mean I don't know, man. I just don't those tiny teeth.
I don't like big, ridiculous teeth. Like it looks like veneers, or they look. If you look at Aaron
Looks like
Hernandez,
dentures.
that was the one turn off from him because he used to have like these big stupid veneers, and then like when he would smile all the way, you could see at the back of his mouth that the rest of them were just like implanted. I'm like, oh man.
Kate Upton's teeth aren't that small.
I think she's just got a gummy smile sometimes.
Yeah, seriously, her teeth
Gummy
aren't that
smile.
small.
Let me give you money here. It's $1,000. It's a chance for you to go fuel yourself. Last few chances this week. So listen closely. Good luck. I hope you win.
The Buzzard wants you to go fuel yourself and score $1,000. Enter the nationwide keyword BILLS at WMMS.com. That's BILLS. Enter it now at WMMS.com. And good luck from Buzzard Radio.
Poundcake, some people were asking me if your mom or brother got COVID.
They don't know yet. I don't know if they've taken a COVID test yet because I got mine like right away because I live like right by a convenience store.
All right. You think they will? You think you might have given it to them?
I don't think I've given it to them. I was exposed to the same people they were exposed to.
Yeah, I know.
Don't put that curse on me. I already feel bad enough.
Curse. Alan Cox Show After Hours line. Leave us voicemails there anytime you want. 216-986-8903.
Hey, y'all. Ron from Talmadge. I have a movie pitch idea for Mary, a classic buddy cop movie. It's called Tenacious Detectives, starring Kyle Gass and Jack Black. Kyle is injured in the line of duty, and the captain has assigned a newly minted detective, our own Mary Santora, to be Jack Black's partner. Mary is a no-nonsense, by-the-book detective, and Jack Black has unorthodox methods, but always gets the bad guy. Initially, their styles and personalities clash, but they wind up becoming the best of friends. Later.
Boy, I feel like I've seen that before. What Ron describes there, I really feel like I've seen that before.
I could do that because...
Tenacious Detectives.
I think I could do that because the first half of the movie would be me hating Jack Black. Mm-hmm. The acting would come in when we have to get along.
But maybe
you don't think working with him would
it would
soften him
warm
for you a bit?
you up to him. Or it might be... Why would you assume it would be worse?
Because I don't like him.
Right, but the only way to go is up. Not the other... You know, how many people have met Jack Black? Bill, you met Jack Black? You ever had a conversation
I
with
have
him?
not, but I would love to.
I met him and talked to him on a number of occasions over the years. And he's a lovely person. He's game for whatever. His parents were both like legit rocket scientists or something.
I need $20 million to play this role.
$20 million. She needs like 1995 Angelina Jolie money is what she needs.
There's a story about his mom helping bring back Apollo 13, I believe.
Yeah.
And then she's like, now I got to go to the hospital because I have to give birth to Jack Black.
That's right. Yeah. I think that hanging out with him might warm you up to him. Listen,
he seems like a guy who's always on.
You're gonna have to learn.
He seems like one of those dudes who can't chill. Who's
What's
just
the matter
always
with that?
cracking a joke.
He's trying to make people laugh.
It's annoying.
That's what you're trying to do professionally is make people laugh. That's
Not
what we're
when
all
you're
trying to do.
hanging out in a group of people.
On.
I actually don't think that's who he is at all.
You don't know him.
I think he knows how to turn it on. Alan, when you interviewed him and talked to him, did you feel like I mean, that's also when he's going to be on a little bit, but you could probably assess that he's not always on.
No, he wasn't. His language there's always the Jack Black language, and that drives some people crazy, where he's like, oh, I got the hot goss or whatever.
Yeah.
We have Perez Bilton for that, so we don't need Jack Black.
Yeah.
But I mean, the way he abbreviates words sometimes. But in my interactions with him over the years, he's never been like, because I would have a pretty sensitive radar for that too if somebody was like on in kind of a manufactured
annoying,
way. Yeah, and I never got that vibe.
Let me call Hollywood and
I'm just saying, when you go Hollywood, you're going to have to play that game. You know this. You'll have to play that game.
I'm just not good at lying and faking. What's next? I'm going to marry a magician? I mean, come on. First Jack Black, and then what?
David Blaine.
I can't.
I mean, magician in air quotes.
Open-minded.
Call Hollywood for me.
Hello, Hollywood.
Mary wants 20
Let's
million.
get Mary and Jack Black together. Alan, just to be clear, Poundcake is turned off by Aaron Hernandez's teeth, not the murder part.
Yeah, we know that.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not. That's hot. I need a man that's a thug.
See?
Thug it out till we get it right.
He ain't afraid to take him down.
I understand. Alan, I found a $100 bill in the cereal aisle at Giant Eagle. Should I turn it in?
Nope. Put that in your pocket. That's called ground money. You're welcome.
We've had this argument before.
It's ground money. That could have been there for hours.
See,
that person is gone.
That, to me, is different than when we talk about the Brinks truck opening up and, and I'm like, well, I wouldn't do it because it's not my money. In the grocery store aisle, it's just your good fortune that their bad fortune, your good fortune.
If you see someone...
Because you turn it in, the person at the customer service is going to pocket it.
Right in their pocket.
Yep.
If you see someone frantically running around a couple aisles over, then give it to them. If they're like, oh my God, did you see, they're freaking out.
Did I see what?
Exactly. Like if they're specific with you, then I did, here it is. But don't say a word. Put that money in your pocket. That's your money now. Congratulations. Free groceries.
Yeah.
Meant to be.
They say possession is 9/10 of the law, right? I believe the Supreme Court decision was Finders v. Keepers. 1948.
I find ground money all the time. It's like an amazing feeling.
Ground score is what people are calling it.
Oh, I always call it just ground
Yeah,
money.
yeah, ground money, ground
Whatever.
score. Yeah, whatever.
How often are you finding ground money?
It's called a couple times a year. I'd say
On the ground, not
on
like
the
in a...
outside on the
Like
ground.
paper money.
My
Paper
wife,
money. I just found $1 the other day.
Gwen's winter coats are like ATMs,
Yeah.
right? Like a 50. I'm like, Jesus Christ. I know where every cent of my money is at all times. She's finding C notes in coats.
Yeah, I'm not a cash person at all. So
Last.
I like.
But these are
getting my
coats she
money
hasn't
into the
worn
bank.
in 10
Yeah.
years. You know, she's going to put them on Poshmark or something. She's like, oh, there's a $100 bill in here.
That's crazy. But
So-
my girlfriend is a bartender, so she has cash. Just like she'll take her work clothes off at night, and like dollar bills just like fly. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you? She's like, oh, is that my cash tips? I'm like, yeah, but you have a purse. And she's like, oh, I just grab it and put it in my pocket and forget about it. I'm like, ugh, makes me nuts.
Last year, I had a hot streak where my boyfriend and I went to a Browns game, and we were walking out of a bar, and on the ground was a scratch-off ticket that hadn't been scratched yet, and I grabbed it. It was a $1 scratch-off ticket, and I grabbed it. I said, "Oh!" And I like walked over and I scratched it real quick. $2 winner. I was like, "Look at that! I found a $2 winner." We take.
Did you let it ride?
We were just at a bar. We didn't go turn it back in or anything, but we take 4 steps down the street, and I found a $100 bill sitting on the ground right there. And I was like, "Look at this!" He goes, "Are you kidding me?"
Somebody was breadcrumbing.
Yeah.
They had a bad day, boy.
Right.
A $100 bill and a scratcher.
That was a drunk guy just rifling through his pockets and being very careless about it.
And then a couple weeks later, I was in San Francisco. I found like $17 on the ground in San Francisco.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Because
There's a lot of homeless people
there's
there.
a lot of
So it was
people.
covered in poop, too. That's
It
the only
wasn't.
problem.
That's the
That's what
crazy
kept it from
thing.
blowing away.
It stuck to the ground.
I just found $1 on the ground the other day. It was only $1, but it's still $1 more than I had.
How is
before.
paper money not blown away?
It was like, it looked like it had been crunched and it was in like a tree bed. Where was I? I'm trying to find what day it was.
I bet if you
Did
live...
you write it down?
I took a picture and I said ground money.
If you live in like Lakewood or something where there's a lot of bars, that's probably likely like people are stumbling home and there's cash falling out of their
I think
pockets
it
or
was
something.
downtown, yeah. Oh, here it is. June 25th. Oh, it was my boyfriend and I's
You took a
anniversary.
picture of it?
I did.
June 25th.
Because it was
right
our
after she
anniversary.
farted at the restaurant.
It was
Oh,
all, we were
right.
walking out of the Guardians game, and I found $1 on the ground.
It was a fart 20.
for $1.
Listen, sometimes you just got to keep your eye on the ground.
I understand, but $100 in the cereal aisle.
Put it in your pocket.
That's
Actually-
gonna right now. That's gonna buy you like 2 boxes of family size Special K.
Mm-hmm.
I saw $1 in the parking garage at my place, and I didn't even bend over to pick it up.
Are you kidding
I
me?
just walked past it.
What, are
I
you
don't want-
rich?
I don't want that $30.
What? Why? It's $1. It's free money.
I didn't want it. So it would make somebody
you're
else.
so rich.
It would make somebody else happier than it would make me.
What are you? What is this? Some
$1.
type of
If it's
philanthropy?
20, if it's 20, I'm picking it up. For $1,
5?
5 I'll probably pick up. 5.
Didn't we talk about this with the poop dollar?
But he's
The
no,
poop
there
20.
was a poop 20, but Bill's saying he's
poop
too
20.
good to pick up $1.
I'm
I
just
don't
saying,
think it's too good. He's just saying like leave it for someone else.
Yeah.
Pay
Why?
it forward.
Someone's gonna
Well, why
get it.
not?
Because it's yours now.
Why would
But
that
I-
make you mad though?
but I don't even need it.
You do need. You
I don't
always
need
need more
$1.
money.
I don't need one.
That's one free
dirty
dollar. It doesn't matter how dirty it is. It spends the same.
Yeah, but well, what do you even buy for $1?
A cupcake,
Where?
Good luck finding a cupcake for $1.
Yeah, where's
A
the cupcake
chocolate
for
bar?
$1?
a chocolate bar, a Hershey Kiss, a pack of gum, a water bottle,
Friggin' tiny bag of Pringles in the machine down here's $1.20.
whatever. I don't know, Werther's. There's plenty of things you can get for $1.
Yeah, well, I
Grandma
didn't pick it
candy.
up.
Sure.
I didn't pick it up, and it just wasn't. I was like, yeah, somebody else will pick it up. It'll be fine.
Alan, my kids and I found $150 floating in the lazy river at Cedar Point.
Now that's
Ooh, that
a
sucks.
good
That
day.
came out of a.
Yeah, because it's lazy.
That came out. Why do you have
Everybody
money in a
there's
bathing
lazy.
suit?
Huh?
Why do you have money in a bathing suit
Some people,
pocket?
I don't know. I mean, people, maybe it flew out and into the lazy river.
No.
I didn't know there was a lazy river at Cedar Point.
They have a whole water park.
Yeah, a whole water park. Yeah,
Well, I knew
Splash
that.
City?
I've gone in there.
Soak City.
Soak City.
Yeah. Like the Mormon thing.
Yeah,
Gross. That's what's happening there.
Everybody's just soaking.
You just
Like-
rent a cot.
like
Just-
the audience after that Backstreet Boys concert.
Let me just leave it in there. I won't move or anything. Unless you make $30 an hour, it's actually worth your time to pick a penny up off the ground. What does
Hear
that mean?
Bill probably does make $30 an hour.
$30 an hour.
You rich little shirt-wearing man.
She got you.
Next comedy.
Boom,
album title.
roasted.
Rich little shirt-wearing man.
I got to break here. If you want to text for anything, 35192. If you're listening on the iHeartRadio app, you can always leave us messages there. If you want to watch, AlanCoxShow.com, and we'll be back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7
WMMS.